Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
That's true. I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
I have, like, the little thingy to deactivate the bombs, although we don't know what that is yet. I mean, like, I know, because I had the secret passage thing that I read, but yeah, we have the way to deactivate the bombs, but no password, so either way, we're screwed! Hooray, I guess. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and we are getting right back into this. Oh, crap.
Remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, I didn't have a great way to, I couldn't go back to the main menu, so I had to literally start this episode right after the last one. So, yeah, we are in the Ambidex room. Quark is unconscious after almost trying to stab himself. Alice is in a similar position. Tenmyoji proved to be as badass as I assumed. And yeah, he stopped Dio from voting for Betray and basically killing Alice. Oh wait, no, that's K. Sorry, never mind. If K votes for Betray, he will kill Alice. If he votes for Ally, then she will live. And essentially, if Dio had voted for Betray, no one would have died, but he still would have been a super asshole. So, yeah, I suppose no one's really very happy with him right now. Anyway, as you may have guessed from the last episode, we promised Phi that we would pick Ally, and guess what? I am totally going to do that, and I figure if I choose Betray, it's going to lead to a bad ending, like, right off the bat. So I'll get this ending, and I'll go back and choose Betray and see what happens. But, I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm going to choose Ally because, as I've told you many times, my faith in humanity has been shaken, but it is not gone yet. And as long as it is not gone, I can still have it. So, let's choose Ally, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to choose Ally. I just got through telling the audience that. Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd choose Ally.
Yes, but Phi has 6 BP. If she betrays us...
Yeah, she'll have 9 points, I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma.
That's not what I asked. I asked what you think.
I'll be in the same position either way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses Ally...
Then I would have 9 points.
Yes, you see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
Okay, that makes sense.
20 seconds remain.
Seriously, now is not time to talk about these things, guys.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna choose the good choice. I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What am I going to choose?
9, 8, 7.
Ally or Betray?
6.
Oh, just let me make the choice already! This is impossible.
2, 1.
Okay, I mean, like, obviously I'm gonna choose Ally. I told everybody. Voting has been recorded, which, here's the funny thing, Phi probably already voted, so I would have automatically allied anyway.
Completed.
Yeah, round 2 is completed.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I'm betting Zero the Third's gonna be back, the little bunny bastard.
For your participation.
You're welcome.
Ambidex gates now open.
Oh joy. Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose Ally, right?
I did.
Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah. What else was I gonna do? I promised. It'll be fine. I'm sure Phi chose Ally too.
Really?
Come on, what's with you? Do you not trust Phi?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just...
What is it then? Let's go have a look, shall we? Oh, why are we even talking about this? We'll know what happened in a few seconds.
You're right, let's go.
Okay.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I'm surprised that, Zero the Third didn't come back, the little bastard.
Please
I'm not upset.
direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, we were the only ones there, that's right. Oh no! Phi betrayed me? Well... I mean, like, a part of me was thinking, this is the bad ending, isn't it? This is the bad ending. Phi also chose betray. Oh my god. The fuck?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Phi, you bitch! Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you choose betray? I thought we promised.
We? I don't remember that. You
What?
promised me. You said you'd choose ally, but I don't recall promising you anything.
Oh, you bitch!
I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Oh my god! Yeah, you are definitely not best girl. Fuck you!
You should have seen this coming.
I should have, yes, but I did not.
I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
Make me pay for what? I don't remember what I did that pissed you off. I don't remember, but I'm sure you said it. Huh? I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
You reap what you sow. This is your fault. You chose betray first.
First? Do you mean in round 1?
No, I mean the first round too.
Have you lost it? Take a real good look at the results up there. This is round 2. My vote was ally. Yours was betray. I didn't betray you. I never betrayed you. Unless, just like me, she saw in another timeline that I did choose betray, and so she chose this.
Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie to me, Sigma. Drop the act. There's no way you don't know by now.
I don't know. I'm very confused. Know about what?
What's happening to you? The strange things you've been seeing.
Do you mean the premonitions? I wanted to say it, but as the word formed in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about?
It's nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Yes, there is a connection, but you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that.
Yeah, trust me, if anyone would believe, like, strange supernatural shit, it'd be Clover.
We might believe a lot.
Vi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now.
Well, fuck you, bitch! You're gonna leave us behind!
So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
No, you're not! I don't think they'll let you. Hey, wait! I scampered around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, Feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared.
Wow.
I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
I am feeling it right now, bitch! Wait, are you saying?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
Oh my god. She has the scalpel! Oh, I thought that she, like, had the scalpel because, Alice didn't have it. Then she shot into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What the hell was that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait, stop! Oh my god. A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. Wait, what? When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. To be continued. Seriously, I'm not getting endings. Like, what the fuck is going on? I want to get endings, not this to be continued shit. And again, I am stopped. How do we stop Phi? I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know. This is horrible. Okay, again, we're just gonna go back to, like, when we can make a different choice, which is gonna be here, which is probably gonna lead to a bad ending, I'm guessing. I don't even know. Do you wish to jump? Yes, I'll jump. Okay, so I'm gonna push the button.
One minute.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead to the choice itself, and I'm gonna choose Betray and see what happens. More than likely, she's gonna choose Ally, and this is what inspired her to choose Betray in the other timeline. That's my guess, anyway. Oh god, this is... I don't feel good about this choice! I really, really don't! Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection awaiting the announcement results.
So, you chose Betray.
Yeah,
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Phi might choose Betray?
that's a good question.
Huh?
I'm honestly not sure why I did it. I mean, now I feel like I have a reason to do it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right, let's go then. I want to see if she chose Betray this time or if she chose Ally. More than likely, she chose Ally.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Not surprising. Not surprising. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I told you! Oh god, and now I'm gonna be the asshole again.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Fuck everything.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I have 9.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. She was right. I broke a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say. I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
What's that?
A Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
Oh, maybe this is what I need for that other ending. Maybe I just have to tell her that or something. I'm not sure.
Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
You're right. I don't know how to take this back. Turned away from Fi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bore to me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They both chose an ally as promised. The only one who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I broke through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant decision, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen. If betray was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. But he didn't. Even he doesn't know why, and I think it's because this... And I noticed something. Whenever I choose a different point on the flowchart, it says, jump to this point. I legitimately think that my character, not me, well, me, yes, too, but we are actually jumping to these points in time, like of our own choosing. Which is terrifying, but so meta, too, because, like, yes, the player is Sigma, and Sigma is choosing which points to jump to make different decisions and get different outcomes. That's insane, but it's amazing at the same time. I mean, well played, game. Well played. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if? Then Phi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while, okay?
Huh? Started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy slam on the back of my neck. Ow. I'm unconscious. And then everything went black. Game over. Hey, I finally got an ending, I think. Is that an ending? Every ending begins something else. That wasn't supposed to happen is what I'm guessing that one is. Okay, so those 2 trophies were for seeing an ending and then seeing a bad ending. So, yeah, I done fucked up. Let's save though. I think I finally got an actual ending. No? That's not considered an ending? It says game over, but I mean, like, is it not considered an ending? It says end. It says end right there. Game over. Yeah. Huh. I guess it's not considered an ending, though. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna go over here. How do we stop Phi? We are going to repeat the words that she repeated to us. Here's what I think. Let's,
You chose ally, right?
Well, no, I guess I can't skip.
Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. Phi did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know. Whoa, this is different! This is different! Holy crap!
What?
Oh, let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Okay.
Wait, how? Hold on. Ally, how do we stop Phi?
Let's go.
Okay. I said that I knew she chose Ally. That's because of the other timeline I was literally just in.
Results from round, please.
I do love this little thing with all of everyone's faces, but... Oh... I'm betting she chose Betray again. Yep, I called it. She chose Betray.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yep. What the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before.
I see. So you remember it too. The other round 2.
Yes, I do. What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic? Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait, no, that didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history, which is exactly what's going on in this game, I think? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what happened in it. No way I could... At least, I don't think there was any way I could know. But what if I could? Then how? I remember Fi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay. Even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Vi and I had chosen Betray. But for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen Ally instead. Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah. You're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could see her mind working. Finally she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain
Nope,
it?
I mean, I get it. She's gonna leave.
I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait! I know something's gonna be different here, but I'm not sure what. So I'm gonna go through this. I scampered right in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
I'm actually gonna see if I can... Yep, I'm skipping to the point where I'm actually gonna make the difference. I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. I cannot pronounce this! Elapsum semel occasium non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. I probably, murdered that, but okay. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Nonary game? Zero. The bombs. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that what you really want?
Fine.
Yay! Oh my god, I stopped her! Fi slowly let go of the lever. Wow. Holy crap, I did it. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
That is a good question.
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No. We weren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it.
Yeah.
There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell
Well,
them.
Clover's now been in 3 different death games. I'm pretty sure she could handle it. Yeah, you're right.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
Exactly. Now, here's something I want to check. Yeah, we're close to the end of this route, though, so I don't think it's going to be very much longer. We're not going to be going in any more doors or rooms or anything, so... Yeah, that's fun. AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Yeah, it should be.
Please don't scare us like that again.
Still, now we're gonna have to deal with Quark, Alice, and everything else that happened.
Have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
I don't think we're gonna make it to the star round. I really don't. Because, I mean, there's not much left of this flowchart, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it to round star.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
Oh, are they now?
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Holy shit! That is a huge restriction lifted! As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you want to repeat the game every... Oh, so you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so. I wonder if there's a significance to that time like that time period, like that exact amount of time.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
Yeah.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm 4 solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Phi's a cyan, and Kay's a yellow pair. Who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Phi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
I don't know. Green and blue.
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
That'd be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes.
Actually, that makes sense because the white doors at the bottom, I remember them.
How do you know?
Because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this.
I found it in a previous timeline, too.
In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, going the long way around, we found this other place.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. This is nice. You can go faster now, though. Thank you.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
I am guessing we're in for a bad ending here. Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no!
You found another bomb?
Right, the bomb! I forgot about that! Oh shit!
Where?
In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on that one too. It said number 1. Since we found since the one we found in the crew quarters said number 3 on it, well,
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
probably.
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
That's true. I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
I have like the little thingy to deactivate the bombs, although we don't know what that is yet. I mean, like, I know because I had the secret passage thing that I read, but yeah, we have the way to deactivate the bombs, but no password. So either way, we're screwed. Hooray, I guess.
That is a concern for later.
That's a concern for now too.
At the moment, our primary concern should be finding...
That's okay, yeah.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
That is not true. Turn on the sprinklers and that bitch becomes pretty visible.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case?
I'm betting none of us are going to make it back here because, I mean, like, I'm just worried about what's going to happen.
The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
Okay, so we got a bit of time. Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to
Yeah,
me.
I'm down to clown.
Right. I'll tell the others too.
Good, let's go. Sorry, I'm not being very vocal right now. I got lost in thought because I'm like, okay, like, how is this going to end? Because it's going to be one of two things. Either that looked really weird to be able to go through there with the arrow facing up. Warehouse B. Memento Mori. Okay, I can never read it in time. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, that's the lock thing. No question, these are the chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Oh, hey, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
Well, that's creepy. Seriously? I didn't notice at all.
Oh. I guess your hearing's starting to go.
Yeah.
How sad.
Thanks, bitch. You haven't quite redeemed yourself for, like, literally gonna leave everyone behind because of what happened in a previous timeline. So what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking
You're
you.
stalking me!
I just followed you.
That
here.
is stalking! That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman? Did I actually ask if she was Batman? I'm sorry, but she is not Batman. She will never be Batman. And I don't mean... And here's the thing. I don't mean because she's not badass in a lot of ways. I mean because she is not a man. She is a woman. She clearly, identifies as that. Therefore, Batwoman is the best we can give her.
I already told you I'm not.
Wait, I asked if you were Batman before?
Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. You also jumped super high on the way up to the ceiling. All the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Oh, am I finally gonna look at it? Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Nice. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. I didn't even notice. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means?
It's an anagram, but I'm not quite sure exactly what it means, no.
The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what Memento Mori means. Tell me, Sigma, I don't know. See it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's a sort of a cautionary thing.
What about the other part?
Exactly what's on the tin, right? Some sort of condition about lions and suns? Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Let's see. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeat the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi... Latin.
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you could figure it out more.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Okay. Then how'd you know about that phrase? Oh god. No, don't make me repeat that. Elapsum semel occasium non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, but then I took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Oh! Okay. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
Huh. What does that mean?
She died right after I was born.
Ooh.
I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
Oh. That's actually really sad. What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard.
Oh! Oh, you are the daughter of a bastard. That is sad. That is very sad.
I never saw his face, and I don't know his name.
Do you know your mother's name? That would be important.
I don't even know if he's alive.
Probably not. If you're Batman, then definitely your parents are both dead. Oh my god! She is Batman! Her parents are dead and everything! I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized.
Well, that makes sense.
Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language.
Huh. Interesting.
Elapsum semel occasionum non ipse protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yes and no.
But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities.
It's actually true, we can.
That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
That's probably a good plan. Yeah, I
There's
agree.
something else we need to do too, though.
Just gonna point out, we're not in an elevator, so the talk about sex or drowning is gonna have to wait until we're back in the AB elevators, which I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back into one of those with you because of the way the game works. Find the number 2 bomb?
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Right, bossy lady. Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. Okay, we're going back to the archives then. Maybe the archives have the answer that we need. Ho ho! The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Yeah, seriously, there are literally places everywhere. Now, where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
That's a good point, and if it's not here, we'll have to find it somewhere else. So, what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
Got it. I turned to the corner of the room and began to look while Phi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time.
Yep.
No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Yeah, like the multiverse. Like we're jumping to alternate universes where, like, everything is the same up until the point when it, like, right before a decision is made. And when that decision is made, sometimes it's one of those things where it's supposed to change the outcome, right? Like, every time you make a decision, it branches off. However, we are jumping into completely different worlds where the decision we thought we were supposed to make, like, for example, like, everything that's been going on, like, Phi chose Betray because she knew that we were gonna choose Ally in this world. We didn't, and she wasn't positive, but she had a good feeling that was gonna happen. That's because she figured that in this new world she had jumped to, we were, like, gonna make the quote-unquote right decision, which we did this time, and she got quote-unquote lucky and simultaneously unlucky at the same time.
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
Yep, multiverse theory. What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
I do, yeah. Well, kind of. I mean, Sigma obviously doesn't. I think I've heard about it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain.
Please do.
Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips? Anything?
Can I flip you off? That seems like a thing I want to do right now. I have no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Others. Oh, there are others. Blow a kiss. Tap dance! Tap dance! We're gonna tap dance!
What the hell was
That was a tap dance, bitch. Wasn't it obvious? I was tap dancing.
Oh, thought you were trying to kill a roach or something.
Okay, that is a funny answer to give.
Never mind. Anyway, you wanted to show me your incredible moves, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But you could have chosen to moonwalk or scratch your head.
Yeah. Aren't moonwalking and scratching your head kind of different?
The details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now.
Yeah, the many worlds
Every
theory.
moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices?
Yes, all the time, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared to find out.
What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism.
Oh my god.
Even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
This isn't gonna make sense right now. But for far in the future, and for those who will get this, all I will say is, fuck that snail. Fuck that snail. That snail ruined everything. That is all I'm gonna say. If you get what I'm talking about, mention it in the comments. If you don't get what I'm talking about, you will someday. You will someday. In one of my videos, I mean. In a future video. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. I let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious or anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
No, we can't.
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet.
Yep.
Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision?
That's actually a very interesting question.
At that level, how different are you from the air?
Oh, that is a very good comparison, actually.
I'd say not much.
Ooh.
Human existence is just one part of reality.
Okay, so Fi is climbing the ladder again. She's, right now, purely because she chose to betray us and possibly leave even though I stopped her, she is definitely not up at best girl status. Luna still holds best girl status, but Fi's getting closer. Fi is slowly getting closer.
Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming.
Oh.
A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America.
Oh, damn.
See what I'm saying?
That's a dangerous flower.
The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out.
Huh.
Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk.
Right.
How familiar are you with quantum physics?
Not.
Never mind, don't answer that.
Thank you.
I'll try and keep it simple for
Thank you.
you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
Oh, God. This one? Sure. Handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there.
Oh my god, are we reenacting Schrodinger's cat? Like, we're reenacting Schrodinger's cat, aren't we?
Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
Felidae? With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them next to the lion.
All right, everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah, that the cat is simultaneously alive or dead, which is actually, it's actually a parallel to Akane from the first game. One of the reviewers actually mentioned this, that was one of the biggest unsolved mysteries of the first game was, and they pointed this out, and I agree with it. I had come to this conclusion, I believe, in an earlier episode, but like, the reason Akane kept having those headaches and kept burning up, more than likely that was because she was simultaneously living in two realities. One where she lived and one where she had died. And if you remember in the ending where Zero said that Zero lost, which is the safe ending, which is the safe ending, with that, Akane disappeared. She didn't die. She disappeared. She disappeared because she did not exist in that timeline anymore. Because the possibility for her to escape disappeared. And the reason she kept collapsing and the reason, like, you know, for her always dying and yet still being there in the present was because she was Schrodinger's cat. She was simultaneously alive and dead within this box that is our timeline, our universe. And our job was to basically open the box and get her out. Make sure she lived, essentially. So we're about to redo that experiment here, I'm guessing.
It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute.
Okay.
Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
The lion, an ink, and another thing. Wait.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat, meow.
Oh man, this again?
Sorry. I can't help it. Oh god, ow.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine, maybe I can just ignore it.
Well, if... For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Oh. And here's the thing. If Sigma really was cursed... Like, here's the funny thing, is like... Apparently, he was cursed as a child speaking cat puns because he found the way to understand cats from a black cat, and then a white cat undid part of the curse. But anyway, the point is, if Sigma can jump between different realities, a cat curse is very possible.
Alright, what else do you see?
Wait. That's not even a pod. Okay, and jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material, and the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here!
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas.
Right.
So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink.
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar.
Okay.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead?
It is simultaneously both. That is the thing that we've been getting at, and something that Kay actually already explained to us much earlier.
You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
Breaks, gas fills the box, cat inhales it, and death will whisker away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
50-50.
Uh-huh.
A 50%.
So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
I'm gonna say the cat's alive. The cat is... Pause for dramatic effect. Alive.
Nope, you're wrong.
It's dead?
That's wrong too.
What's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense? It actually does. Like, I've been talking about it for a while now, actually.
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it.
I mean, like, this is some kind of, like, deep, like, you know...
Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities.
And I get what she's getting at. I wish the game hadn't explained this to me for like the third time, though.
Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities...
Then it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth.
And that forms the true ending of each game. That's actually a great metaphor for these games themselves.
Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where the cat has died.
Yeah. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yep. Let me see, where's the flowchart? Okay, wow, yeah, I'm still, like, not quite at the end there. Oh, it's a ways. Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then... It's almost like the events of the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly.
Ooh. And again, this is like a great, metaphor for the first game. The reason that Akane could simultaneously exist and be dead is because of the fact that that's exactly what happened.
You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray.
Yep.
But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your decision in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Yep. The question is, just like the first time, just like in 999, what is this an experiment to determine these kinds of things, or is this just a byproduct of something? I'm really not sure. Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I'd chosen Ally, Alice had chosen Betray. And when I chose Betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
They don't need to give me 20 examples. This is the one thing I can say that I'm not a big fan of in this game, is they over-explain things. I mean, I get for maybe a person who is an idiot, this would be difficult, but I assume most people who play these games are not that stupid. At least I would hope they're not. As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
I'm gonna guess 6. Oh, wow, I just guessed. It's probably 6.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid. Good job.
Holy crap! I just 100% guessed. I was right.
You got it right.
I wonder if it was a fluke or if I was actually whichever one I guessed was gonna be right.
Was it? Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
6, of course.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was still on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
Then when you opened the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Oh, wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point.
Also wasted a lot of time we should have spent trying to find the bomb.
Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works, but whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, we all think all we can think to say is I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here.
I would guess that too.
There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside a box right now.
And what if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Then the moment we step out of this place...
Yeah, we might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. That's actually a really interesting thought, and they could very well be true. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them...
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Oh, joy. You found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Wait, that's where we were. Why did we not check there first? Where is it? Son of a bitch. Is that it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Nope. Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Park, of course, although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's no one else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
Well, that's good. Fawn and I looked at each other and let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Sure. Took her only a moment to explain. Alice is a green solo. Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair. Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Okay. If I laid out what that would mean... Option A... Fi and Tenmyoji would pair with me, red. Dio and Kay would go with Quark. Clover and Luna would go with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a little while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets.
That's true.
And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll all get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
Yeah. What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
So what are we gonna do about this, guys? I mean, seriously. Well, we still need to figure out what's going on about this bomb. What we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Now wait. A couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only be enough... that bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but there's nowhere near that kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Whoa. Oh. You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Oh my god! They're gonna set off the giant reactor thing. It's gonna go major boom and destroy everything! Yep. Right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5? That's like 10 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode...
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Well, we're fucked. No, that's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
Know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what?
My job?
Ah, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide. Or how much fuel one of these reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Well, she's right then.
Why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
Clover, you're not doing a good job of covering this up. You're just not. What? Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
Oh, okay, you're not helping!
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
You're a secret agent just like Alice.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The government? That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We were supposed to meet up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary.
Right.
You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Okay. Hey, you haven't... Damn it. Way to dodge the question, Clover. And she's gone. Fine, she's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
I don't know.
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. They are still the unconscious. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room?
Yes. With our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Yes.
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
That's a good point.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Oh yeah. Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
Oh, okay.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the Nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
To give us a time limit, maybe?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment, but what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs? Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes. But no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started.
No, let's do it then. Well, actually, Unfortunately, I believe that we are at time, and it looks like we are. I think I'm going to leave us with this little cliffhanger here, because we do not know who has the bombs, and I'm willing to bet that in the next episode, we are definitely going to, get to, this ending here, whatever it may be, and we are going to finish up this little, section here, and probably move on to whatever, this choice was here, which is the other escape room. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to finding out, more of this mystery and figuring out what's happening, so thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Appreciate you being here with me. Sorry we went way over this time, because I'm trying not to have these go too much longer than an hour, because, yes, there's a lot of story in these and everything, but I don't want to make you guys sit through too much at a time. But here's the thing. If you guys think this is a good time, here, this is about a little more than an hour and 15 minutes. Let me know in the comments below if you like longer episodes, shorter episodes. I mean, just let me know so that, I know how to structure these episodes better. I've been going for about 45 to 50 minutes, an hour at most, so like I said, I'm a little over time today. But either way, I would appreciate your feedback, and next time we are definitely going to figure out, or hopefully we are definitely definitely, maybe, we might figure out who, the person, I don't know who it is, who set the bombs. So, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, my beautiful, beautiful viewers!